Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live at yet another epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. No, we're not doing Heaven's Word tonight. We were leveling the most adorable Dragoon in the history of Dragoons. Not up for debate. Sorry. It's just not. Is what it is. Cute as fuck. So, let's see. Since the last time we met... Sorry. Since last time we were together, nothing has happened. I've gone up one level on my Dragoon. I've had a lot of stuff on the go lately, so definitely difficult to get stuff going in game. Other than that, the last time we were here, we got our emotions destroyed. I spent like 3 days thinking about what the fuck everything meant and why. A coot Dragoon, yes. I spent like... Elpis fucks with you hard, and a lot of the scenes are perfect. Two scenes obviously stood out to me. The ending of Elpis, obviously, where you watch the true sacrifice it took to become the heart of Hydaelyn. Bitch! And then the second real big moment, arguably my favorite, is when she looks you in the face and asks you, how was our journey? Was it worth it? That moment of breaking the fourth wall, because as a player you think about that answer. As a player you're like, journey through ARR up, the gameplay, what it's made you feel. And then you go back and you think about it on the character level and you're fucking perfect question and how it's posed. I do. No, 100%. Absolutely, Christian. That's a force of habit. 100%. Awesome, Corby Day. Welcome back. La Lagoon. I love that so much. So, I cannot tell you how much time I have spent thinking on those two specific scenes. The sacrifice and realizing that she was gonna do it. It's one thing to say you're gonna do it, or say that I wouldn't go against convocation. No, she chose it. When she chose that pain. To deliver a world that could feel pain but could live on. And then that one question, was it worth it? How was your adventure? Oh, absolutely, Dan. And there's a certain magic to the question, and there's a certain magic to the moment where she understands that this isn't a choice. I have to do this. Okay, now before we continue, and before I clash this question, from what I understood at the wording of the end of the quest, okay, is that things might be a little different now because I went into the past. But ironically, I still believe that I'm the one that made her do it. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'm excited. But if you think my before last week, I thought that it was like 55-45 that Hydaelyn was for us. 45%, like she could damn well fuck with us. And now I understand it's love. So I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see. Impeccable timing. I've heard you were opted as a first as a part of efforts. Okay, so nothing's changed a whole lot. Well, so often it seems to be the case. While you were away, we had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. I'm so happy to have you back, though. Aww. Level 88. Holy Christ, we're there. Safe. Yeah, it feels like a... She thought the way a god would. You know what I mean? We always thought of Heidelin as a goddess, as someone who gave us life and who wants nothing but the best for us. And it felt like Venat was the embodiment of it. It was quite good. So good. Have you learned more about the final days? Sit down. Things have taken a turn for the Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, for it's a losing battle. Yeah, as it would be. To try to ascertain where of any of it, Alfino and Alice have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Amonis is the worst affected. Thancred Estinegra took a detachment of allied soldiers to where the succor to those in need. You're so cute. But the province is vast and only manages a handful of coastal villages. It is accomplishment worth celebrating, but still a drop in the bucket. I did, Nick. Absolutely. Got a presence without immense yet intimate. No, it's very that. And oh god, nailed it. Like, if they nailed Venat, they nailed that entire zone from start to finish. They are telling you it didn't feel like a chore. It felt like everything was intentional, and I mean usually it is, but it felt more intentional. I don't know, it was just so good. We gather them constructing a vessel to ferry people into the moon. An ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades in the making. However, since there's no sign of it, this book's still complete. Also, if you recall, the proposal issued by Master Crotch to Radzadan, following their instructions, Vitra has declared his support to the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the forum. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the forum got wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage to Hanesh, refugee to the tower, Alfino and Alice traveled to Garlean not long ago. Trouble is, the capital is hardly the safest place to begin with. That's fair, though. The final days have come to Garlean. Ooh, where it's already rough. Panic broke out. Fragments. Oh, man. Yeah, Garlean will have a hard time. It feels like the reward, but also the pain. It feels like they took all the story and tied it into a nice little, ready to easily digestible bow. Like, you walk out of Shadowbringers and you're like, Venat? Who? Pythlodeus? I heard that name. I remember that. M itself, good but bad. And you kind of just leave it at that. You understand there was a sundering, and you understand, like, the very basics of it. This really, you leave Elpis fully getting it. Totally. Oh! It's time. Punchy, punchy, hand, hand. And that fucking music. Camp Broken Glass was the first port call, so you best start there. Hopefully, Lucia will know where they are. Oh, I could. It is so good. Like, take away what we learned about our situation, what's happening for the final days, why it exists and all that. Just how we now have a greater understanding of the Sundering. We have a greater understanding of why Emmett made the decisions he did. Again, nailed it. Can't convince me otherwise now. Sorry. And then of course the everything else, which did you... We're not there yet, so I can't scream it out loud and say, that's the bad guy. But really, did anybody expect that to be your bad? Oh shit. Your bad guy? Like, your causer of pain? We cut the customary greeting short. I dispatched your friends. You'll know immediately additional support. A few cutscenes. Shit. Okay. We would, and that's the point. That's what they want us to see, because life is hard. There will be moments where it's hard, and we will have moments where we feel helpless, terrible. God damn. Oh, no, that is total for Endwalker so far. And how can you not feel despair when that is what's on your head, chasing you, right? How can you smile and be like, things will be fine?
No.
Yeah, you're right, Corby Day. 100%.
No. We were promised an escape. Not to say you when we fled.
Is there an OU? I don't know what OU is. Crotch.
My final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
What are you gonna do? Just watch it?
Build a line of defense.
Over under. We predict 12 by the end. Okay.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Okay, that's badass. Yes.
I can handle this, Pat. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
How Dynamos works. Magic for us.
As you wish, my little lord.
See, I don't know much about the warrior, but it wouldn't surprise me. Oh no, do I have to play as these guys? Make it easy, okay? Give me Estinien! Oh, god damn it. I don't know what any of these things do. Olivia, Cole, restore.
Help is at hand.
Dark Knight, yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, that was the wrong one.
Leave it to me.
Well, Estinien, get on it there, my guy. Zappy zap. See? No. That's right, we don't get shot. Dancers know their dynamics.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Everyone's turning. All is lost. Oh, I have to go to
Easy
them.
now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Okay, now I get what I'm doing.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Yet he still calls him boy. Come on, Estinia, it's time to go there. Use your big dick dragon moves, please. Alright, let's see. Don't stand in that. Estinia, don't die on me! What do you mean I'm starting to get the hang of things? Stop face tanking! Oh, go for that. Of course you tank that with your face. Oh shit. Alright.
But not hard enough!
There you go. That's what we were waiting for. You know, this one actually, like, I don't know what I'm clicking. Like, I'm button mashing, to be honest. But, like, all honesty, though, that was actually quite fun.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Jesus! They have... Oh no. No! A beholder!
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Is that who I think it is?
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
Hi Freya! That is so
Time
awesome!
enough to be of aid. For once.
No despair.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better!
For Garlean has her pride!
I am so happy to see that!
Of that I've no doubt.
Even cranky Estinien gave a little half smile. You know it's a happy moment when.
The gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Yes, cranky motherfucker.
Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
She LB'd.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
Oh, that's
Devoured
talking
by their
about me.
former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
What are you going to do, Graha?
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Oh, I get to play this one. Okay, cool. Please let it be as fun as last. I'll fight as Alice. Let me guess. LB3 all day. Hold on. Potency. All enemies. Restores HP. Oh. I got LB. Of course I did. Bear cure. There you go, Graha. Grahatia. Atios. I love that fucker so much. He's my favorite. Oh my god, he cried! I'm fine, she's so cranky. There's stone. Is that the flower one? Because that one's pretty as hell. Oh, don't stand in that. Alright, I'm gonna stand here for now. Alright, Grahatia. All the spell waves support. This is true. That is 100% true. Fucking Graha! Oh, well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that kindly. Even if it's just a renew, I really do appreciate you guys' help. FYI, if you guys are new here, hi, first of all. Second of all, what you see here when it comes to the actual membership, you get access to some pretty neat emotes, and they are, I admit, pretty fucking neat. Other than that, it's a way to help, and it's not like Twitch where like 50% of everything you do goes towards it. No, it helps out quite a bit. Frappe-lui avec le rapier aiguisé. Hit him with the sharpened rapier. Come on, we need my limit break. Listen, you're not a red mage if you're not popping limit break. You're not Alice, I should say. I don't want to pick on the red mages out there. Listen.
Nothing to worry about.
This is a no cuddle zone. Alright, I assume that that's a extra.
Crackles with energy. Find cover.
Yeah, we figured that one. Raha. Ah!
As they say, turnabout's fair play. Oh no!
Yeah, I got to LB. That was important. That was important. Good French, Lorenzo.
There's not the barest trace of Aether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
It does look so good.
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
You should have asked her permission.
Look out!
Okay, just like the— oh, this is the moment from the cutscene. Okay. Graha, you took my moment?
Quickly!
I'm just kidding. So, ben merci, ça signifie pour moi, c'est juste que je devrais m'améliorer. Thanks, it means a lot to me. It also means that I'm trying to get better. Or trying to...
This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Graha, Tia! That's Crystal Exarch. Graha, you can take your moment.
Together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less.
Don't turn, Alice.
You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
Yeah, but Graha's— that was so good though. Hello, Quentin. You've done well in my absence. You gotta give her that compliment. Oh, he's perfect, Bruno. Absolutely.
I can look after myself, you know.
I can look after myself, you know. I know. I know.
Everything's in order? I trust?
Number 3 was the correct answer.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
Again, all from the thing. You will fight as Warchief Peebs. That's me. That's me.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
Aww. Go get him, Gratia. I got your Vercure, don't you worry.
Just the beginning.
He's doing good. Graha's tanking for us, love that. You can tell this is the moment that he's really, really playing the... We get to fight the Beholder!
I'd find you.
Estinye!
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Yes, I just popped everything because it was fun, okay? 100%. Ah! Alfino, let the white mage do it. Grumpy Jumpy, that is the cane. That's it. That's it. That's the perfect name for him. Grumpy Jumpy. How do you say? Stay there. Grumpy Jumpy. I fucking love that. That is so good. No, you got it! You named him! That's perfect! Put that down for Graha because he gets all the heals. Our kitty boy gets all the heals. Estinye, really? You're a Dragoon. What are you supposed to be doing right now? Poking it in the butt. Why are you not poking it in the butt? Point it. Oh, that's a cuddle. Alright, I got you.
I need it.
The roads are beautiful, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. There's LB. Damn it, Elise! Estinye and Elise fighting over LB. Yes. That's exactly it. Oh my god. What a full circle moment. I love this. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. This is the sad music. I did. I really enjoyed that. That was a full circle moment, and it was done better.
Without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Scion is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland.
Yes, Corby Day.
What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's doing what he can.
That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Scion. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
No, he's very honest. He's a dick. That doesn't change anything, but he's an honest dick. It means I don't dislike him.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlean will only bring them more.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
There's doubt in his own voice. There you go.
Behind you! Just there!
Not again. Oh no. He's not. To the jumpy. Jumpy. Oh!
Zenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Yeah, you don't want to be around Avril Lavigne. We gotta go. It's my boy.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying.
He got his jollies. Wonderful.
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry.
Yeah, I forgot about you. Except for the time you
Your
made me punch
passion
me in the face.
pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So I hone my blade, and I wait.
Really?
That's it.
Oh, surprise. You're about to learn what propaganda does, sweetheart.
Garlean is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone.
And all he cares about
Along
is...
with so many of its people.
And all he cares about is getting his dick hard while I'm kicking his ass.
Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians.
This is the Garlemald you served.
Murdered by their own flesh and
Oh
blood.
no, wait,
Lost
he's
and
gonna turn.
confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death.
Uh-oh.
The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did. For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
He just, yeah, okay. Whew.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their end.
Whew.
Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy.
You know, that's a very true statement about our world, too. There are some terrible people in this world. And no, this isn't really the place to start naming them out. Why only serves us? Serves nothing.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more
answers
satisfying way
Hermes'
to
question, too.
expunge it than by beating you to death.
It does.
But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Well, no, it's a very one-sided fight. I don't even think I'd win the battle.
Zenos!
Don't tell me you get you jollies from beating on him.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength.
Oh, what are you gonna say?
Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day.
Not even me, motherfucker.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
That's right.
You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
It very much is, Shu. It very much is. And it parallels it in many different ways, in many different eras. That's why it's so poignant. Yes, Mr. Crotch?
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlean ere we return to Scion. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Oh, he absolutely does.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
There was a moment there, Siege. There was a moment there that I was like, oh, okay.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Dad speaking to Crotch. He's teaching an absent father what he missed. That is poignant. Poignant as hell. Words first, but looking back, I stand by them. Good girl. I consider him their father. He understands Elpis, he cares about Elpis, he'll protect Elpis at any cost. And again, Fourchenault, as much as we want to make it jokes and all, he was a very distant father. Again, we know why he was distant. It's like the father that works 80 hours a week. You get a house, you get food on the table. The kids don't know why dad's not home. The wife knows why dad's not home. It's because food on the table. House. So-and-so. Fourchenault, same idea. He was trying to save the world. Trying to save the world for his children. By being an absent father. Whereas Scion stepped in and was like, no, this is how it is.
No major injuries then. Good.
Well, father figure comes from anything. It's not even about age, right? It could be experience. It could be someone who's done your job
and sent them on
longer
their way
than
as
you
quickly
have,
as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
or just cares. I think Estienne's in his 30s. Those guys are in their 20s or early teens, so about right. A little young, but
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fourchenault Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
and 32's not old, okay. And to be fair, I am about that. I'll be 34 in a month.
Another trial
And a
wrought
half.
by the final days.
And I've got a
I was
13-year-old.
beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere.
I refuse the role of surrogate parent to the twins. They are. They very much
Beasts
are.
have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak.
Right? Me and Sid. They treat Sid like he's an old man. He's 34.
Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
Why wouldn't they?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
We're ancient, that's it.
Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
I assume. Near the end. To be fair, but so do I. I mean, not like an old man, but I do act pretty cranky and crotchety too sometimes.
We swore to defend Garlean, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
My husband feels the same way. My husband's in his early 40s.
A moment, Master Fourchenault. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Scion alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Aww. He just wants to learn. Let him learn.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
Oh my god, hit him.
I swear.
She's 37, yes, I seen that. Crying for the eternity, well.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it.
No.
Very well. I will request
I've had
that the
this
Forum
song in my
make you
head
privy
for
to our
days.
plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Do you really want to know, Graha? Oh.
Did you hear something just now?
That's pudding way.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Idiocy,
And to
you're
this
naked.
bitter climb bring warmth and comfort.
It's snowing. It's snowing.
heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
That's exactly what's happening, Urianger.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. Also before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
The aforementioned doom.
As they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Help me help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
You didn't know.
Hello, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw. That last bit is very
So
important.
disappointed.
As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Garlean, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loporrits made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Aw, Urianger. Moon bunnies.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well.
He is
Wilt thou
Alfino's
attend us at the
father.
Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Pudding.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
That's because your ass is out, Alice. Look at
I
my
dare say
jacket.
You'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
So, cuddle with Graha. I mean, sure, bestie. Absolutely. Oh, okay. I dare say, non-pulse, we entered in these custodians. We'll just, alright, cool. Might I suggest the annex? Alright. Bunny's rule. Oh my goodness, I would die, Gory Day. I don't think so. I assume there's some on his tushy, but not like a whole. I don't even know why we're having this conversation, but yeah, I assume there's some. I just don't know how much there is. I've always assumed there were some. No more raises. We can change his mind. We can change his mind. Ooh, I got the shivers there for a second. Hrothgar. Yes! Big cuddle kitties! Torin. No! Nor thee, I extolling Aetheris, I advertently awakened the Loporrits' desire to help. Oh, I like the Hrothgar. Kral tells us the new knowledge. I've news to share regarding our study of the Ethereal Sea, but findings are certain to be greater of interest. What did you know about Heidelin's Elpis flower? About that. Make sure I do it. Got it. We are an entity, the sheer force of emotion, dormant. But if our star is replete with ether, say median, or rather the sorrow of suffering of falling civilization she's been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred draws every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetheris. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity, but one we have but one aim: defeat Median. Sounds simple, but you're not wrong. He's a simple guy. I stab things with my stick. There are two conditions. First, we must determine a location. Heidelin had helped us with that. Implications of temporal magic are not entirely understood, so cannot assume Heidelin and Venat you met in Elpis are one and the same. They are. See, after all, she intends us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. Do you propose she abandon her pursuit of Mattia? The Venat I know would not give up. You're right. Have any luck with your investigation? Sadly, no. Help of our involved and Echo blessed allies. Could not detect or whisper. Master Vittori is in the opinion that it's been years since abandoning it. Huh. Knock knock. Sorry to interrupt. We've received your presence is required by the Rosta. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. I think they're in her hair. I think they're in their hair. To the Rosta. Dude, I am deeply in love with this game. Like, I don't know how you can top that scene with Venat. I really don't know. I'm going in, whether you like it or not. Chambellion. Ah, that was a hard one. Not that hard. Almost capped. What's you leveling next? Paladin. 100%. Paladin is my second favorite class I've played so far. Love the Paladin. Not because of the thingy of this expansion, but I like the Paladin very much. No, not a cry. Try to keep that counter down and it's not working. He's smiling. Or he's... the face looks like he's willing to listen.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter.
What did you do?
We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
That question, Stephen, it really, really, really was good.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now
12-year meeting.
commence.
That's fair. Absolutely fair. I loved it.
The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
They must look like a bumbling troop of misfits to the Forum. I really like Paladin. I didn't find it hard. I found it just makes sense once I got it.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han.
I like the Paladin here a lot more than I do in
We have
Warcraft. A
informed
lot.
the refugees'
No
new
competition.
arrangements sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
Oh, this Paladin
You
story
are.
shit. I agree.
It is for this purpose Scion has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Scion citizenry, which has been categorized into groups.
You're right, Bucky.
Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat Han was foremost among these. But since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
It's a tough question.
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
Yeah.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct.
Oh, the Dark Knight was so good.
This arc, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
No, this is all very fair. Like, I mean, it's not optimal, but it's fair.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions.
Oh!
If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
Oh.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Fair!
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself.
Nope.
Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration.
He's right. If we can't figure it out, why can't we add more smart people to the list?
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
What's Crotch gonna do? What's Crotch gonna do? Everybody! What's Crotch gonna do? No, they don't.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fourchenault, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state.
Oh, he must like that.
Bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
What are we gonna do? Call Sid?
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Because again, what's the worst that could happen? We figure it out. Oh, we have Graha. I forgot. Graha's also a good option. So we could, like, triple team Sid, Nero, Graha. But it means communing with Hydaelyn and reaching Median. In the spur of the moment, I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the arc is the best way to do it. However, we must keep our end of the bargain. It might behoove us to learn how the Aether burner works before we attempt to improve it, though. No shit. Really? Fourchenault's ability to maintain a stiff upper lip is sorely being tested. As instructed. Meet me outside, Archaean. I trust you can make your way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising, but what else could they conceal? A massive undertaking. Okay, we're gonna take a 2 to 3 minute break. I have to pee. This should be real. I gotta pee. BRRB, right back. 8 seconds. We're gonna put the sound off. Put the display. Ba-doop. Yay! Be right back. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm all right, Mary. Have a great night. Don't even worry about it. I appreciate you guys coming in. Remember, every view, every like, every subscribe, every membership, like, let's skip the memberships. Every like, every view, even for a second, helps. It's YouTube. And this isn't like Twitch where they're like, everything helps. But I really want you to sub to me, okay? No, this is YouTube. The views are what matter. It helps us out a lot, and it's free. So trust me, I appreciate you coming in. And even if you can't view it all, or there's nights you can't make it, or whatever the case may be, I fucking, capital fucking, appreciate it. He had no idea. Not a goddamn clue. Kinda makes me want to beat his ass. Kind. Dude, this song's in my head all the time. Dum dum dum. The one from the intro. The Garlean part. It's been in my head for 2 days. Okay, Fulch, let's go. In the forum, in its wisdom. Oh no, I already head down, I'm sorry. We can go back up. Hold on, let's go. You guys want me to do that side quest now? Deliver sandwiches? Oh dear. I'm not very good at delivering though. We'll save that for Wednesday. We'll do that the first thing Wednesday. Infinite wisdom, let me down. Quest where you meet you know who. Okay. Alright, I sent logistics, neuroeconomics. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to. No, never mind, it can wait. Matter at hand. What is he up to? Okay. There's a reason? Alright, alright. I will take your guys' infinite wisdom. As long as you do it before the next time. Okay. Well, let's do it right now. No problem. Infinite wisdom. Alright, where is Starbucks? Waiting love. Booking books. What's the name of the quest? For the love of pudding? So we're at the Starbucks. Is this the quest? Sandwiches and pretzels. Okay, listen. Nope. 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 I don't see it, guys. Yep, nope. All good. It is what it is. No problem. It's good. We're gonna make it. No worries. God damn. I'm not far though. Or maybe you were 90 at that time. Does that make sense? Because I'm about, let's say, 10%. No. Talking out of my ass. I have no idea how close I am to this quest. We'll check it. When we hit 90, we'll recheck. No big deal. We got it. Oh, itchy. You know, I wasn't that far off. This was supposed to be like a bomb shelter, but same idea. I don't know why you land in the water. Very fair. Where the fuck is Fourchenault? Oh, he's like way the fuck down. Okay. This next MSQ quest to unlock it. Oh my god. So we're right there. Alright. That's cool. A stray tomato. Well, that's wonderful. Oh, fuck the frogs. Alright, alright. Keep going. That's so funny. So ironic. I live. Alright, let's go see Master Crotch. What is the fucker up to? Vegetable on vegetable violence. Oh my goodness. Falbalen? Falbalen. Baleine. Whale. The fuck are you, Crotch? Oh, there you are. Oh, it's out of female. Okay, so everything in Labyrinthos is regulated. The water is drawn from underground as bursts of vapor, simulating the artificial clouds in the rain. By manipulating the temperature air circulation, they're able to create the ideal environment. How do you know so much about it? Oh, Father brought me here as a kid. What? Left me behind? No, you were actually the one who left me behind, and you went off somewhere with your grandfather. I asked him how the clouds are made. He showed me. But having gained an understanding of complex mechanism employed by the Loporrits in creating a similar environment, I would have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean guardians of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain ancient Zodiac, the habitation built all of mankind, 'neath the moon's surface, each unique and undeniably smaller. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Since Heidelin unfolded the grim veil between us, but it's not all. There's also testing ground for technology that will allow us to settle in the distant stars. Though the Loporrits have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none. Alas, time is not on our side. I've arranged to circuit. Though the plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. However, you will not be subject to said restrictions. There you go. We will prove ourselves worthy of your trust. Then let us proceed. Very annoying. It's alright, it happens, right? So remember, we just came off of the high of Heidelin. It's absolutely insane what we just witnessed out of Elpis. It's also insane that I'm an hour and a half of playing and this is where I'm at, right? Laser burners being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Coco Dancole. Necessary productions being made. I shall have them. It's like a whole city down here. Oh, gross. Find this NPC. I'm working on the worst video I think I've ever made right now. Bullets from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, I wouldn't have caught that. I'm sorry to say. Yes, I'm going to get the Aetherite. Because I know I won't have time to finish tonight, right? So, having the Aetherite's a big deal. It's also way the fuck out there. I think I'm about to give up. Is there a way to do it? Hold on. I was hoping to hit Final Fantasy IV on Wednesday. Now that I have a schedule, it makes a whole lot more sense. For those of you who don't know, this is a whole lot of personal, so if you guys don't like this, I get it. I did not get a house. I wanted a house, and I did not get one. I was told to wait a little longer and figure some stuff out. It is what it is. Cool, it is what it is. So, what we ended up doing is, we live in a shitty apartment. It's a dive. It leaks, stuff's falling apart, like it's quite embarrassingly a dive. We had specifically chosen this place to save money for a house. I now have the down payment for a house. I'm sitting on it. I still need a couple of years before I can use it, but I have it. Money's there. So, what we decided on doing is we decided on looking for an apartment that would make us happier. Because we don't need to save so much money, we have it. We'll continue to save, that's not a problem. We just won't save as much of it. Which puts us in the position of we're looking for places to move. Now I don't know about you guys or your cities, but I require a 3-bedroom that takes a 65-pound dog. 65 pounds of pooch. There's a lot to the story, Corby Day, and it's not something I'm quite comfortable sharing with the internet, but long story short, that's about it. But either way, we're pretty well there. So we found a place. It's really, really close, like half a kilometer away. Badly close. But it's much bigger, it's brighter. All the problems we have with here is not there. It's more expensive. So we're gonna be moving by the end of the month. But since I have my shit together now, I can focus on streaming and YouTube.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
I'm in the
That does sound rather lovely.
I'm in...
Yeah!
Hold on.
Master Fourchenault, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Aether burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
I love his
There
voice.
are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
It makes him look like an adult more than the other ones do.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Aether burner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the Aether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
Probably.
But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Ah!
Hast thou consulted with the Loporrits?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Allegan?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of Aether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the Aether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
I mean... I
It's
see
rough
that's a
going in
chore.
there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
You want me to go fetch? That's exactly what I was thinking.
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlean still active?
Of course. The floor is yours. What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Who is he talking to?
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary. in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Aww.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish
This
your
is so
starship.
sweet. The world. Everything we have ever done is coming to
I'm glad
us
for
right
the work,
now.
in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Scion before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
I wish I could look at him, nudge him, and say, "Your boy's growing." Yes, Dawn, it really feels that way too. It's excellent. It's absolutely, absolutely excellent. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving. It's a lot of work, but at least this stuff I don't have to worry about anymore. I can just enjoy. That's for me to know and you to find out. I leave matters into your capable hands. Da, 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 da. Oh. No, I didn't get a house. No, I ended up getting an apartment instead because I can't get a house right now. But it's okay. It happens. Papa Sean.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Guys, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade clear the way. Lord Loporrits, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
I got goosebumps. I'm not even bullshitting, like straight up.
Final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
Raubahn could see you.
You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
That was incredible. That was... If Raubahn could see her now. Borderline tears, I have to admit. I am right there. That really made me happy. There's what's his face. That was so good. I don't know what the sound was.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Uh-oh.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
A talent for breaking things! Elaine, that is an incredible reference. I'm gonna read it out loud, actually. Remember what Emmett asked us in Amaro. How would our sundered people react in the face of the final days? And the answer is, we fight. Love it.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiencies so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Yes, this is... the change that happened after 4.0, perfect. She grew into a leader.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
She found her place. Like, the only problem with her in Stormblood is that her learning wasn't... It was... steady... Oh! And then a leader. Like, there was no learning.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
You're a girl. Oh yeah, I can see Monaco. Meanwhile, God, this game is like really giving us the curtain call. This is what you guys have done. Oh, no, this will get me.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah,
Oh, I swear, I still can't do this. He hurts the most. He still hurts. These boys' growth has some of my favorite growth in the whole fucking game. These two, I consider these two brothers. Watching your brothers grow up. Oh my god.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Dragon's roar. Is Haze Valgar coming? Oh. I still can't do it, man. He gets to me every time. Oh, every single fucking time he gets me.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Loporrits himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Soroban?
Hmm? Is that?
No. Is it?
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Yeah, because he's one character that every single person you meet was affected by him. But still, he's the one who hit the hardest. He's the one who came out of complete left field, and he's the one of... He is like Grahatia to me. Grahatia, I'm gonna say this right now, before we continue. If I lose fucking Grahatia, we're gonna have a problem. I'm half in tears already. No, we're gonna have a problem. But Grahatia and the other person, which I'm not saying out loud, those two really connected, cared about you in the utmost of you. They really, really wanted nothing more than to be friends with you, be around you. He read our tales and thought nothing. Well, now you listen. It's already out there, so it's happening. It's happening. So, but still, like, it's that cyber. While Elise connects to me on a friendship level, I find Grahatia and the other one that really hit hard as characters that I fucking liked a lot. He felt like Game of Thrones. Yatsuyu, I grieved for. Him hurt. Like, again, I cry seeing his... I've been to his gravesite twice. And that still bothers me. I had to drive home. We just did the curtain call for everybody around to see what could get the adamantine or whatever it is. And sure enough, we got to Kurthus. Seeing the Fourchenault boys kneeling at the grave. I can't do it. I still can't do it. Can't do it. I know. Can't do it. I still can't fucking do it. Lad with the red eyes and the patching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Only Master Corporal knew he was right. How right he was. Well, he and Graha established a rapport. Yeah, well, he spent hundreds of years reading elegant technology and reading our tales of success on this world. Oh, man. Oh, absolutely. We're picking this quest up and we're going. Oh, punchy, hand. Oh, man. Oh, he gets to me every fucking time. And off we go. It still feels like yesterday. Alright, so this is a great spot to end it for tonight. Wednesday I am planning for Variety Night, so Final Fantasy IV. And then Thursday, our big 3-hour Bonanza stream. Well, bitch, we're right here for Final Fantasy XIV. Can't wait to see what happens next. The story is excellent so far. I'm really, really thrilled with it so far. In the meantime, new video tomorrow. Have a legendary night. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Bye!